Thank you so much. Good evening. As we all know, RoyalQ yesterday, they sent an announcement, and it was about the new ranking structure. And that's what I would like to explain today to us. It says dear RoyalQ user, to enhance the RoyalQ quantitative ecosystem and improve the advisory reward structure, RoyalQ will launch a new advisor status and profit sharing system starting August 1st, 2025. So, what is new? Clearer rank definition, fairer reward distribution, weighted global bonus pool for leadership. And I will be explaining that. Okay. So what they are saying is that the system, okay, the new ranking system is going to go live on August 1st. Okay, so it's going to go live on August 1st. I believe that is 15 days from now or 16 days from now, which is in 2 weeks. Okay, which is in 2 weeks. So it says new rank, promotion and bonus will begin. Oh my God. Now, what he's saying is that from August 1st, we will transition for the best of my knowledge, in August 1st, we will transition to bearing the new rank. It is called the Quant member. We have the Elite advisor, we have the principal advisor, and also we have the global partner, which we all know. So from August 1st, the system will go live, will transition to bearing the new rank. But what I think is that there will be no demotion between August to 31st of August, where they will now start to implement rank maintenance is in September 1st. Okay, then they'll start reviewing everybody's rank. They'll start reviewing each rank. They'll start reviewing each account, and then there will be demotion. So what I believe is, for example, I'm a V3, okay? Currently, I'm a V3, for example, and I have currently, let's just say I have over 135 people in my team. When they do the shift in August 1st, I won't be demoted yet because there's a grace period for it. They're giving 1 month grace. From now to September, you should try to get the direct quantification and also get the desired number of people in your team. But once it's September 1st, they would now start doing the demotion. So what it says here is that you use this time from now till August 31st, activate missing referrals, engage valid users. So if you don't have, you have people in your team that are not active, can reach out to them so they can activate their robots, secure your new rank from September 1st, 2025. New system goes live fully, monthly assessment and demotion apply, which monthly assessment and demotion is going to start. So if you don't get the requirements, you're going to be demoted. So let's get into the ranks, and also let's get into the profit sharing. That brings me to my next slide. The first rank is called the Quant member, I believe it is called the quantitative member. That's what Quant member is. And what you need is like your V1. And what do you need to get to V1? You need to get an activated robot, 120 license fee. To activate your robot, you become a Quant member, which is quantitative member. I believe they call it quantitative member because this rank, if you decide that you just want to trade, that's what this rank is for. But if you want to build a team, can then start building and go to the next rank. Now, what is the earning structure for Quant for Quant member? You get, if you activate somebody directly under you, you get $30 per activation. Okay, you get $30. That's what V1 gets. Currently, you get $30, and the direct quantification reward, you get 25%. We already know what direct quantification reward is gotten from your downline trade, which is their gas fee. The gas fee RoyalQ's collects, you get, and they turn it to 100%, you get 25% from that. We already know what's direct, so let's not too focus on what direct quantification is. Direct quantification still stays, is not changing. So that's it. And I believe that before, it was 20%. Now it is 25%. The next rank is elite advisor. Okay, now this rank, the requirement is for you to go to or become an elite advisor, you need to refer directly 20 persons. Okay, you need to refer directly 20 persons and a total team member, which is indirect. We all know what team members are, which is your indirect, needs to be a total of 135. So if you have 20 direct and a total team member of 135, you become an elite advisor. So let's talk about the earnings. You get $30 from every referral. Okay, you get $30. It's the same. This earning, per referral for every structure from Quant to global partner is $30. So there's no, you know how we get, you know how you move our current rank, you know how you move V1 gets 30, V2 gets 40. No, it's no longer like that. Like you improve, it gets bigger when you go to the top or when you move. It's no longer like that anymore. Everyone gets the same $30 per referral, irrespective of your rank. Is 30 is fixed. And also the direct quantification reward is still the same, irrespective of your rank, whether you are a Quant member, you're an elite, you're a principal advisor, or a global partner, you get 25% from your direct quantification. Now, let us explain the daily referral bonus, which is 20 RUB. We all know RUB is USDT. Okay, so what this means is that when anybody, now before we are focused on our team, now it is not about our team, it is globally. That's what this new one is about globally. Okay, you share profits globally now, not about your team performance. You share rewards based on global performance. So of the $120 that someone comes in used to activate, RoyalQ is going to remove $20 each for every activation in that day. So I'm going to really explain this so I don't have to explain it in the next rank. I have to explain this daily referral bonus, okay? Right now, so I don't have to really explain it when I get to principal advisor. So RoyalQ is going to take $20 each for every activation in that single day. That's why it's called daily. So for example, Mr. P, please, I don't know if you have your calculator. If, for example, in the whole global ecosystem in RoyalQ, if let's say today we had let's say we had 10,000 activation today. I'm not talking about your team. I'm talking about globally, the whole RoyalQ system. Let's say we had RoyalQ in general had like, there were 10,000 activations today. So RoyalQ is going to remove $20 each from that 10,000. That's 10,000 times 20. I believe 10,000 times 20 is how much, Reda P?
200,000. 200,000. Can you hear me?
Well, let's reduce let's reduce it. 10,000 is a little bit, in fact, is so much on the high side. Let's say we had 2,000. No, let's say we had 1,000 activation. It's just an example, is an illustration. Let's say we had 1,000 activation for today.
So
in the
we have a
20,000
there.
Okay, $20,000. That's $20,000. $20,000 is going to be removed because remember, it's $20 each for each activation. Now, that $20 is going to be shared to all the elite advisor in RoyalQ. Everyone
So
that is
are you saying the $20,000 will be shared among the RoyalQ users globally?
Yes, it's global sharing, but you have to be, because remember, this particular rank is an elite advisor. So you have to be an elite. So let's say, for example, we have 500 elite advisor. Because trust me, I believe that elite advisor is going to be a lot because it's like what? The first rank, you know? It's not that hard to hit. So let's say elite advisor in the whole global RoyalQ system, we are 500 or even 1,000. Let's do 1,000. I think 1,000 is okay because they are going to be a lot.
Okay,
Now
let's
this
say
is like
that will
yeah,
have to be
1,000.
20,000 divided by
Yes.
20. Okay. We have $20,
Yeah.
20 USDT.
Okay, so $20 is going to be shared to all the elites. And I believe that elites go yakpa. Elites go yakpa. But okay, so yeah, that's how we shared. Then if you have one elite in your team, you get an extra share. If you have two elites in your team, you get an extra share. So for example, I'm an elite and I have somebody in my team that is an elite, you get an extra share. So that is where this money is coming from. This 20 RB, that is how it's gotten, and that is how it is shared. It is shared, or it is gotten from the referral in that particular day, because it's daily. All right, so it's gotten via referral. Now let's go to the next one. This is Quant strategy. The Quant daily, this Quant daily strategy is also okay. Let me highlight. I just talked about this one. Okay, it's too tiny. So now I'm on this one. This daily Quant share also is the same thing, but it is replacing team quantification. So now there's no longer team quantification anymore. There's no longer team quantification anymore. So this is going to be replacing team quantification. And what they are saying is that if you're an elite advisor, they are going to remove, the whole, from the gas fee, the profit RoyalQ gets in a day. Okay, they're going to remove, RoyalQ is going to remove 20% as gas fee, and they're going to share it again amongst all the elite advisor globally. If you also have one extra downline as elite, you get an extra share. So that's how this is gotten. The first one is based on referrals, and then the second one is also based on gas fee. So let's get to the next. Also, you know how currently you need 3 legs to get to the next level? You don't really need it for elite, and you don't really need it for to get to elite, okay, and to get to principal advisor, but you need it to get to global partner. So it's just advisable to just start building your legs already, but it's not a requirement to get to 3 legs. It's not really a requirement to get to elite advisor or principal partner. You just need 20 direct, and then a total of 135. Now let's get to the next one, which is principal advisor. Principal advisor, you need 20. I already said that, irrespective of your rank, everyone needs 20 direct. And total team member, you need 350 valid activation, okay? You also get 30 referral bonus, irrespective, and you also get 25% quantitative direct reward. And daily referral pool bonus is 15 USDT. So of the 120 activations that RoyalQ have daily, they will remove 15 USDT and share it to all the principal advisor. And the same thing also goes to daily Quant share. Is 10%. They will remove 10% and also share it equally to the whole principal advisor. Now to global partner, okay? You need 20 direct and a total of 800 team members. The current one is 1,500, but this one you need 800, and then you need 10 advisory points from 3 separate legs. I'm going to explain the advisory point. I'm going to explain what it is. Advisory point is you building leaders, which you need a principal advisor in your team, okay, from separate legs. That's when it counts as 1 point. So, for example, say I'm a principal advisor. It's just an example. Let's say I'm a principal advisor and I have one principal advisor on my team that is direct, somebody I directly referred, and the person gets to the principal advisor rank. That is going to count as 1 point for me. My direct is going to count as 1 point. My indirect, which is the person that my direct brings, if that one is also a principal advisor, is going to count as 0.5 points. Okay, so what you need is 10 points. So direct, you directly have a principal advisor, you directly refer the principal advisor, that gets you 1 point. Your indirect principal advisor in your team gets you 0.5 points. So what you need is 3 separate legs. That 3 separate legs is still standard. You need 3 separate legs. If you can make it 4, good for you. It'll probably help you hit it quickly or faster. That will give you like 4 points. And I believe that if your direct legs also do the 4 times 4, I think before in RoyalQ's we used to do like 3, 3, 3. I think 4, yeah, 4 would make more sense. You get 4, then that's your 4. Those your 4 people get 4 persons. Oh, I don't want to even go into the arrangement right now, but yeah, that is it. The same goes for the earnings structure, the same $30 per referral, 25 direct, and we have $15 per sharing to all the global partner. We also have the gas fee, which is 5%. They'll collect 5% and share it to all the global partner. But the amazing, why everyone wants to get to V6, the global dividends, the monthly global dividends still stand, is still 10%. How is that gotten? It's gotten from all RoyalQ's total revenue in that month. They are going to remove 10% and share it to all the V6 leaders. And also, if you have one global partner under your team, you get an extra share. Now, there's also demotion, which I think I've talked about, but in every month, RoyalQ is going to review your team, okay? They're going to review your team, they're going to review your back office. And so, for example, let's just give an illustration. Say I have 20, I already have a direct I activated 20 persons, okay, and I have over 135. If a member of my team robot expires, okay, and they don't activate, and that's my 20 direct reduces, I'm going to be demoted. And I'm actually going to be demoted to Quant member. So now let's even say for principal advisor, they have 20 direct, okay? They have 20 direct and they have over, how many people again? 350, okay, 350. If their 20 direct drops to 19, I believe that they are going to go to Quant member because they do not meet that criteria for the month. And it's going to be reviewed every month, actually. Every month, RoyalQ is going to be reviewing it to see if you meet your rank, and then it stays. If you don't, you're going to be demoted. So that's just the breakdown of this whole new RoyalQ. Yeah. So do we have any questions?
Yeah,
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I think or I have to say I saw 350 monthly there, right? So what they are saying in essence that are they saying after having the 200 direct, I mean 20 direct under you, then the 350 that should be the total with your team, right? So if one cannot meet up with that 350 in a month, so is there any penalty attached to it, or like aside the you said 20, right, directly referred by you. So when one activated member, maybe the both expire, which is now 19, so there will be a demotion. So what if the 20 is active, then the 350 you didn't meet up with 350 from your team member? So I don't know, is there any penalty
Okay.
attached to that?
Okay, so let's say you are a principal advisor, which you need 20 direct and a total team member of 350. Okay. And let's just say you lost like 10 people in your team, okay, but not your direct. You didn't lose your direct. You lose like 10 people in your team, and you now have a current team of 340. You are going to be demoted to elite advisor because you still
Well,
qualify for that.
okay. This
Yeah.
simply shows
Okay,
that
so also I would like to add, I know a lot of people are wondering, oh, why is it that elite percentage is bigger? Because they are going to be sharing 20%, and also the USDT they are going to be taking is 20 USDT. That is because it's crowded at the bottom. Okay, the top is not crowded. That's why if you notice, the profit sharing for elite is bigger, and that of principal and global is not that big. That's because the bottom is crowded. So do we have any question? If you have any question, please let's use the chat or unmute ourselves and ask our question.
before question will come in, then this simply shows that change is always constant, that we should keep expecting change in our daily activities. So this also shows that there is need for more work for team leaders now compared to the way it was before, because having a 20 direct from you, that shows that we need to double our work. So talking about the publicity, talking about doing physical training and everything. So the awareness needs to be more massive now compared to the way it works. I think this is not the right time for the top leaders that has a lot of things to wake up. They should be able to build leaders rather than followers. So I think most of them are always having more followers than leaders. If every leaders can stand up and start taking responsibility, everybody will work together as a team, like build a team. So I think because there's more work to be done now compared to the way it was. That is that is my own I think this merit of this stuff. For the merit of it, the advantage of it is that there is more to the earnings. I don't know if everyone can hear me. There is more to earn from me. This seeing the percentage attached to it and everything, and the global pool, whatever, global pool, dividend, what is it called? So surely we'll get there. Still keep pushing, networking. And here we see ourselves. We
All
must
right.
push.
As for the earnings, it actually depends on how many people there are, actually, because imagine there are like 20,000 elite advisors, or 30,000 in the whole space. So I think it actually does depend on leader. Ernest, you can unmute yourself and ask a question, please.
Okay. Good evening, everyone, and good evening, my dear leader. Thank you for your time and the explanation you made this night. New policy is generally not encouraging. It's generally not encouraging. I think they should be expecting a feedback from us, which are the audience. So I think there should be room for a feedback. We need to write back to them and tell them the implication of the policy. In a way, it's okay. In a way, it's not really encouraging because of the cost of activation. Many people who would have loved to activate, but they couldn't afford to activate. They couldn't afford to get, even when they have the capital, but when they think of the activation fee. So I think the activation fee should have been reviewed as well. Maybe make it more, a little bit down so that more people can be able to activate. So that's what I expected from what I'm expecting from the feedback. Me too, I'm going to write the feedback. They should reduce the activation fee so that people can be able to activate. Because with all this policy now, they are making it more difficult for most of us that are building a team. Then my question is this, please. I think for the airlights or what people for the V2 formerly, which is 20 persons. Formerly it was 20 persons or, but this time around it's 20 plus 135. So is it plus or is it or? That's what I want to ask. Is it an option? Maybe you have 20
Okay, so the
or
current
yes, yes. Go ahead.
All right, so the current ranking system, there's no or. If you have 20 members, if you have like 3 direct and a total of 20 members, which 17 can come from indirect, you become a V2. Okay, now for elite advisor, you need a 20 direct. Okay, then the remaining can come from your indirect, but a total team member of 135 is not plus. You are not plusing the 20. The 20 direct you are going to bring is still added to the 135. The 135 is still added. Is you must activate 20 directly and a total team member of 135. Someone
Yeah,
says if
that's my question. If you were able to activate 20, but your total team members is not up to 135, is it that you're not getting to the headlights? That's the question I want to know.
no, you cannot get, you will still be a Quant member.
Okay.
You have not gotten the requirement to become an elite
Actually,
advisor.
the whole thing doesn't make sense, but no problem. Thank you.
You're welcome. Someone says, good evening, please, do we still earn from our indirect from second and third generation? No, there's no more team quantification. There's no more indirect team bonus. So for you, for me as a V3, if any of my V1 or V2 activates anyone, there's no more that $10 or that $20 indirect activation, no more. It is now shared globally. I already explained. It's going to be put in a pool, okay? Everything, they will calculate everything. They will remove, if you're an elite advisor, they will remove 20%. Yeah, I think elite advisor is 20%. They will gather it together. They will add everybody's wealth together, okay, globally in the whole RoyalQ global ecosystem, and then share to all the leaders with rank actually. So from elite, principal, and global partner, those are the people that are going to get the share. Quant member is just going to be getting direct bonus. Please, you can unmute yourself and ask your question. Do you have any question before we round up? I can see hands are being raised.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Yes. And you have done.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Please type your question on the chat because I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me?
You are breaking, but I can hear you now.
Okay. No, I just want to say thank you very much for your presentation and explanation of everything. This is where we find ourselves, though it's not too palatable any longer, but we just have to manage it now since referral is only from direct now. All right.
Hello.
It's not from only,
Hello,
it's
can I
not from
contribute?
only direct.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, this is actually little BM. I've listened to
Okay.
all you said. Good evening, everybody. What I want to say is, from your presentation, it's like you forgot you are trading. Now, the 25% direct quant trading is there. So if you are a quant member and you have people under you, you will still get paid for the activities. People are trading. People are making money. So you will get 25% from their profit. You understand? This confusion plan is actually a good confusion plan because, okay, see the antecedent of RoyalQ. For those of us that have been in this business since 2021, there are some people that made $30,000 every day, right, Oshari?
Yes, you are correct.
Yeah. Now, some of us, like myself, I make over 415 million naira from this opportunity. Now, RoyalQ will pay you for what you do, for what you are worth. RoyalQ is not going to cheat you. Why would they try to cheat you now? You understand? Now, we know all this in bits, in parts. But what I know about RoyalQ is that it's trying to be fair because there was a time when we were just thinking, why will only V6 be taking global share? You understand? Why will V5 be making so much money and I'm not making money? Now they have now taken it down to 3 stages. And from the second stage, after the quant, you have a share of the global dividends. But now because you're not thinking, okay, before you can get to elite, I need 20 people in direct and 135. You've forgotten that you are not the only one that will actually do the work. Now, your own is get your 20 persons directly signed up. Now, anybody that is in your team that is interested, doesn't want to stay at quant. He wants to go up to elite. Some people can stay at quant. Some people are making money trading. I know somebody that made over $232 today in trading. You have people that are making $500 every day in trading. They might not be interested in any ranking, but anybody that's interested in ranking and it's on the competition plan and he decides to, okay, I want to build my own 20.
That one counts for you. So you have 20, and that person, that's plus 20, that's 40. And if you have like 7 like that in your team, you understand, you will go to elite. So don't start thinking that you are the only one that will do that work yourself. Your own is to share the opportunity, show people the opportunity. Then show the artisans of the business, people that have made, that have made billionaires in the business, people that have made them millionaires in the business, share the opportunity to people, and that's what you need to do. From there, the system will work in your favor. So the thing is, don't get discouraged of what you have not known. RoyalQ will never cheat you. RoyalQ will give you what you are worth. No, but now, why I like this compensation plan is those of us that are on top, that have relaxed, we now start working. Even my upper line, James Makara, we come out now, because for him to qualify for a global share now, he needs 10 points. And those points you have to come in 3 legs. Me, I'm one of we are one of his legs. Maybe now he has 8 points, and now needs maybe two points from our this. He has to, if we call him, he has to answer. You understand? So maybe I need to qualify. Maybe I need 2 persons. You'll not be asking me, okay, what will I do? Maybe you come to our presentation. When top people are coming to the presentation, that means more people will, more eyeballs will come into this thing, and by eventually that will make me get my 2 persons. You understand? So everybody is now on top of their game now. So this competition is very good. If you miss it, because we have been craving for this, to make it easy. For to get to VCs is not an easy job. But right now, you can get to global advisor. If we stick to it, 20 persons in your, if you are interested in team building, get 20% activated, and show the plan to other people. They get their 20 also. Before you know it, because now I have more than 1,000 in my team. Am I the only one that did it? No. So the work that leader George did counts for me. The one that Bosken did counts for me. The one that K did counts for me. So your one is okay. Your team members also doing what you are doing, and they can even do better than you are doing, and they will count for you. The only is to get as many people as possible. When I started the opportunity, I have 42 persons registered. And in the course of my business, I've done more than maybe 100. But sometimes I do it indirectly. So anybody can do it. The only thing is just let us work together. We all get there. So thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Leader OBM. So I see on the comment section, someone says, "Good evening, Leader. Please, I hope traders are not affected. What RoyalQ was created for cannot be affected. The primary aspect of RoyalQ, every other thing, team building is added, mentor bonus is added, circle owner is added. What RoyalQ was designed for, the primary aspect, is to trade the cryptocurrency market. So no, it has nothing to do. I still trade. We all are still trading here. So traders are not affected. What we are talking about here is team building, is ranking. That's what we are talking about here, not
let me just add to this. Like if you are in Ipes Jumbo's trading this, he gives us futures. This, and people are making more money than even team builders in trading. People are making more money. So there are some people they are not interested in trading in team building. They are making their $500 in a day, $200 in a day. So traders, RoyalQ is even for traders. What we are doing now is, we want to get more people involved, because of the, see around you, a lot of poverty. So the system of this world is not favorable to people that are not entrepreneurs. That's why we want people to know that this opportunity is great. But if you decide to be trading only, all well and good. RoyalQ is primarily for traders before entrepreneurs or networkers. Thank you.
Okay, so for team builders, the first call of action right now is get 20 persons directly. That's the first thing you are supposed to be doing right now. Focus on getting to. I don't have 20 persons, so don't think you are alone in this. You are not alone. I've been focusing on building legs before now, but we're all in this together. Get 20 persons directly to your account. Okay, that's the first thing you are to do. And those 20 persons is going to take care of the rest. Definitely, out of those 20 people, you will definitely see, even if it's 2 or 3 team builders also like yourself, and then you work with them. So yeah. Do we have any question? Ibaniye, you have any question?
Yes, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Thanks, Scott, for your presentation. It's quite very awesome. It's quite very teaching and also easy for someone to understand. So basically, what you explained, RoyalQ is not just trading alone. It's also one of the source to make money by making your team, and also to see how you can grow and how you can make more money, just like what Tendera said. You know, life is all about you being an entrepreneurship and also making more sources of income. It's either you're going into trading or you're going to team building. I think that was perfect. But there's another lifeline that said, I think what it means right now is for everybody to tighten his seatbelt and also to forge ahead with his team members to see how um, each and every one of them could work together and grow their team. Basically, what the lifeline was trying to talk about is talking about that fee. You know how the country is right now. Dara also mentioned it how poverty is roaming around the street, and you can see how the fee is very enormous. Some people will not be able to pay that, right? So I also plead and also suggest if the reduction of the fee could be made possible for others too to come in. There are a lot of people who love to join, but sometimes when they think about that fee, it's quite very, very difficult for them to source for that money for them to forge ahead. Like what Dara said, there are a lot of people that are making a lot of money through trading. Like for me, I can see how stepping up I am with trading. I'm making more goals with the trading. And the time frame and lifeline with the period of time given for that 30 days is quite very short. I must tell you, it's quite very short. Just like what you said, you also don't even have 20%. And you can see that apart from um, apart from trading, you have other source of income and you have other activities which you will be doing also. So time factors a lot. So I think they would have extended that time, probably 60 days or probably 90 days. Just like, yeah, it's just like when the church is, Redeemed Church is going for fishing, it's quite not easy for you to be in it. You need to follow up, you need to communicate, you need to sacrifice your time, you need to call, you need to persistently to check, you know, it's quite very difficult. So that's timeline of 30 days is quite very little for somebody to do that. And after when you groom your team, and just because of one or two persons not meeting up, you're going down. It's like, oh, I've sacrificed, and at the end of it, I'm not getting what I'm supposed to get. So please, you guys should look into it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. So you guys, okay, so let me explain some things. Yeah, I know that sometimes you see leaders that are V2, V3, V4, V5. We are just users like, like everybody else. I think the right people, we should actually message them, we should speak to them. Those are the people that can actually hear us. A lot of us, I don't know why, but we don't like to speak to support. I speak to support a lot. So I think that if we can write to support, then of course we can be heard. If it's to extend the time, then you can write to support. But there's nothing a user like myself or anyone else can do about it. So I think we should channel that to RoyalQ's support. You can chat their customer care or send them an email. And I believe that they are going to give you feedback on that.
Leader, let me just chip in something. How much is RoyalQ? 120, right? $10 every month. I think it's the right price. They will not, because the thing is, the company, whatever you want to write, the company still have their rights. Even they have the right to change compensation plan at any time. It's in their terms and conditions. You understand? But the right price, if you even bring it down to $60, people that will not do it. People that still complain that it's too much, you still complain. You understand? But if you look at the bots, people are making the bots money. Some people are making every day. If you have time to really sit down and trade, you will get it. You get. So I don't think they will reduce the price. Look around you. Even your fuel is Nigerian fuel, have you? Is it coming down? Is anything coming down around you? No. And this bot, pays you a lot. How much do you subscribe Netflix? How much do you subscribe DSTV? Even DSTV subscription for some people is more than what RoyalQ collects from you. But RoyalQ can give back much and more, because RoyalQ, is a bot that really prints money. So if you really value it, you will find a way around it to get it. That's just how life is wired. Life is not fair, actually, but you have to find a way. When there's a way, there's a way. So if anybody that wants to do this will do it, even if it's $500. We have bots that are more, RoyalQ is even cheaper than most of this. RoyalQ gives more. You should actually think about it. So that's my contribution. Thank you.
For me,
Yeah.
for the price of the RoyalQ registration.